What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another sports betting video. And we're going to be looking at this electrifying, most desired Thursday night football game between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. Obviously, not going, well, most likely won't be the most high scoring affair, but you don't know. I have a number of thoughts on this game, but before we get into all of that stuff, I want to go over the injury report. So, some notable injuries here for the Bears. Nate Davis, offensive guard, I believe, is going to be out with an ankle. Their fullback is going to be out with a concussion. Tremaine Edmonds, a very important linebacker, is out with a knee. Terrell Smith, DB, is going to be out due to illness. Fields, obviously not going to play, still rehabbing that thumb. Khalil Herbert is questionable with an ankle, but he did have full participation in practice, so he's most likely going to start. Same with St. Brown. A lot of these other players. Cole Kmet says unknown. He has a knee. He did not practice, so he's likely a game-time decision. Definitely want to keep an eye on that. Jaquan Brisker, concussion, full participant in practice. They still haven't listed this. How old is this? When was this ad? This was updated today at 1:44. Okay, just making sure. And Tyreek Stevenson, one of their better young corners, has an ankle injury. Full participation in practice. He's probably going to play. Now for the Panthers, they do have some key players out. Chenault still out dealing with that ankle injury. C.J. Henderson, their starting corner, is out with a concussion. Brian Burns, their best player probably on the team, let's just be real here, is out with a concussion. He's had 5 sacks so far on this really bad Carolina defense, which shows how good he is. Tight end Steven Sullivan, don't really know him, so he's probably not going to probably not a big impact there. Okay, that's DJ Chark, right? So I've never seen his name like that before. Okay, DJ Chark is doubtful with an elbow. He's not going to play. Xavier Woods, safety, is questionable. He's been limited in practice all week with a thigh injury. Probably going to play. Marquise Haynes, linebacker, back, questionable, but full participation. Is definitely going to play. Let's see. Von Bell, safety, full participation, going to play. Blackshear, most likely going to play. Trumbull going to play, and Akeem Ekwonu is going to play. So those are the injuries that we're dealing with here. Obviously, the Panthers dealing with some bigger key injuries than the Bears at this point, though the Bears are not without their share of starters out tonight. With that being said, let's move over to some of the picks that I am eyeballing. Okay. So, like we discussed over the video yesterday, a lot of the bets, I should say, are coming in on the spread for the +3. Yesterday it was 3, now it's up to 3.5, and I think this is a great spread. I mean, even though Tyson Bagent has flashed, he does make some mistakes. He threw 3 interceptions last week. So definitely look for some opportunities here for the Panthers. But them not having Brian Burns is a huge blow to their pass rush. So really it's going to be up to blitzing Frankie Louvu, one of their top standout linebackers on the Carolina defense. But 3.5 is probably where I'm going to lean. The money line is also pretty. It's not terrible. If you look at where you're going to get your best odds, the money line is probably in the mid 170s is your best bet. Coming over to DraftKings right now, it is minus 175. Spread for the Panthers minus 115. The under 38 is at minus 108, and I believe that's where a lot of the bets are going to in this one as well. It's all at that 38 except for FanDuel having 38.5. So, my picks to aim would be 3.5 on the spread, under 38. and money line on the Bears. And if you wanted to get real fancy, get that first half Panthers, I think, is at +3 as well. And that is something I'm also interested in taking. Oh, well, no, it's actually at +1.5. Never mind. I thought I saw, maybe it was somewhere else. I thought I saw it at +3. I could be tripping. Yeah, well, I get maybe it was yesterday. Well, if you can get 2.5, that's good. But at 1.5, I mean, that's basically like a pick 'em. Yeah, definitely don't do that. If you can, I mean, you can buy it up to +3 at -137. And honestly, the only reason I was going to do a first half bet was going to be part of a same game parlay. I had, I think, 3 of those hit between Sunday and Monday, and that was pretty good, pretty amazing if you ask me. Going down to, why do I keep doing that? Okay, here we go. Panthers, Bears, expert picks. Some of the 6 of the picks for these experts here are going Carolina spread, going with the under here. I did want to take a look at props. Here we go. So, anytime TD scorer, Deontay Foreman, he played for the Panthers last year and was actually pretty productive. So, I always tend to buy into these revenge game hypes. It's always fun to think about. So, Foreman, I would look at as is a good bet on an anytime TD. I don't know why they have Justin Fields, because he's not going to play. Adam Thielen is at +210, which I think is a solid bet. That's on 365. He's up to 190 on DraftKings, and he is at 170 on PointsBet. But bet 365. That must be a promo, like a promotion. DJ Moore is in the 200s again. Revenge game for Moore. You have 2 former Panthers on the starting offense with Deontay Foreman and DJ Moore. And DJ Moore being the big one. He's drafted by the Panthers. Was probably one of their most consistent receivers year in, year out. I think he had 1,000 yards receiving like 3 years in a row or something like that. So he's definitely worth it. It's crazy. Wow, BetMGM has him at -115, and all these other books have him in the plus. That's pretty nuts. Let's see. Yeah, those would be the 3 players that I would look at as far as touchdowns go. Maybe Cole Kmet. But Cole Kmet, it's so weird. It's like they really have to be there in a passing down in the red zone for him to get that touchdown. He's not really like as from what I've seen, he's not the most stretch the field kind of guy. As far as tight ends go, he's more of the possession tight end from what I've seen. But as far as receiving yards, I think right now Thielen is in the mid-60s, except for on PointsBet, he's up to 70. DK's at 66.5, which I think is decent. He's definitely the go-to guy. More being at the mid-50s. I would hammer this. That's what I'm definitely in my same game parlay, which I'll build in a second. I'm actually going to build it with you guys. This is like one of those rare times I can actually get on a video and actually make a video. And I need to be more consistent about coming home from work on a Monday and making a video for Monday Night Football. But yeah, DJ Moore over 55.5 receiving yards. I think that's an easy one there. He may get that like in the first half if he has the kind of night he had against the Commanders. Let's see. Receptions, Moore is at over 4.5. Again, slam that. I expect him to get maybe up to 9 targets tonight, and I think he comes down with like maybe 5 of them. If Tyson Bagent has time to throw the football, excuse me, I think he definitely can get this ball to Moore and have him catch over 4.5 passes. Let's see. Rush yards, Foreman's at over 62.5, 61.5. I'm not crazy about that just because the Carolina defense has been up and down as far as their run defense goes. So, and the Chicago Bears, they've ran the ball kind of well, and then but the thing is that they've had so many instances where they get behind and they just have to throw the ball. So, I don't know about that one. Pass yards, let's just take a look at the quarterbacks. Bajan, he's under 200. He's at 180, 184, 186. That might be intriguing. I don't know. I'm going to go take a quick peek at the DFS on... this is where I go for like a quick answer to stats and for some actual like correct injury. They got a free roll tonight. DK with the free roll. Okay. So more within the last like since the beginning of the year, scratching that Green Bay game. Let's see, he's at 7, 6, 9, 10, 8, 9, 6, 5. He's only been below 6 targets twice on the year. As far as receptions go, he's gone over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay. 5 out of 9, 5 out of the 9 games, he's gone over that. As far as receiving goes, he's hit that over, 55.5? Okay, so he's at 50 there. Well, yeah, that monster game against Washington, but he had 104 against Green Bay, 131 against Denver, 230 against Washington. So, as you can see, he definitely gets the targets. He's got 5 touchdowns on the year. And as far as receptions go, I really think I know it says they're like Carolina is 5th against the pass, but I don't buy it. I definitely don't buy that, especially when their starting corner is going to be out. I think I just don't buy it, man. Their run defense, again, this looks pretty suspect, and that Deontay Foreman play is looking pretty juicy. He only had 9 attempts against the Chargers, but again, they were so far behind against the Chargers that they had to throw the ball every play. He did have a good game against the Saints, who have a pretty good run defense. He didn't get in the end zone, which sucks, and he didn't get over 100, which would have given you the bonus there. I don't know why I'm talking about daily fantasy. I'm just here looking at stats. Thielen, as you can see, gets double-digit targets quite a lot, and he has 4 touchdowns on the year, 610 receiving yards. I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a good shot at hitting that 60 plus receiving yards, or 64, 66. As far as everyone else, I'm not entirely sure. So, like, Deontay Foreman is looking pretty good. Chuba Hubbard against this rush defense, which is apparently 26th. He definitely gets the attempts, especially the last 3 weeks. He's only made the most of it against Miami, where he had over 4.5 per carry. Since then, 1.9 a carry against Houston, 3.6 against Indy. Again, a lot of these games, I think these were cut short, but he's also a threat out of the backfield. And he's being used more than Miles Sanders at this point. Sanders is like getting single-digit carries, not too many passing attempts. He was getting a lot of passing attempts early on. So I still like the same game parlay. So we're going to go ahead and just build that right now. So what we're going to do is I might buy the hook up to +4. Well, I mean, there's no point. Well, I mean, yeah, I might buy the hook up to 4. Well, if you get the 4 points, you push. I guess that doesn't make no sense. So +3.5 on the spread. Let's see. I don't know. The Panthers have given up. They've given up a lot of points. Then again, backup quarterback with the Bears. They probably will run the ball a lot, so that'll bleed a lot of time. Yeah, I think under 38. As far as the anytime touchdown goes, let's see. Do we go DJ Moore? I don't know. I'm always really hesitant on the anytime touchdown scores because it sometimes that one leg will break your entire parlay. So passing props, let's take a look. Young over 217, Bajent over 186. Let's see. Bajent over 175 at minus 175. I might take that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh yeah, also the reason why I'm doing it on DK is they have a all sport, no sweat single game parlay for today. Max reward. So you can bet $10 and if it loses you get a $10 free bet. Well, it's like up to $10, so it's like, however much you want to spend. Rushing props. Chuba Hubbard over 40.5. I think that's fair, especially since some key players on Chicago's defense as far as when it comes to stopping the run are going to be out. I know they do have Montez Sweat, but he's defensive end, more known for his pass rushing. I think both running backs can hit these rushing marks. Let's see, receiving. Thing is, I really hate having to. I hate adding too much into this. I'm gonna go with that DJ Moore. I may end up taking off Foreman. Oh, then again, I don't know. I gotta go back. And look at the daily fantasy. This is why I hate doing. This is why I hate doing these like live on a video because I'm so bad. Oh, I'm not bad. I just take forever on this because I second and third guess things, and yeah, it's never good. Both run defenses aren't the best, so I just since this morning I've just been thinking about this DJ Moore having a day. You know what I mean? You could break it up into two different parlays. You could leave it at this, and then go with like a DJ Moore parlay and just take like the Bears money line and like the trifecta, the DJ Moore receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. I think that, I think I might do that. I think I may break this up. So right here, you got plus 2,700. You got a 5-leg single game parlay. Panthers plus 3.5. Total under 38. 175 passing yards for Tyson Bajent. 40.5 rushing yards for Chuba Hubbard. And 62.5 rushing yards for Deontay Foreman. You can apply the no sweat here. We'll go ahead and put a $5 on this for $140. If it loses, we get a $5 free bet. I mean, it says max is 10, so I might as well and just bump it up to 10. Get $280 if it wins. If it loses, you get a $10 free bet. So so we'll go ahead and do that, and then we're going to go ahead and do the trifecta. We're going to go ahead and go to game lines. We're going to go to Chicago Bears money line. We're going to go to receiving props. We're going to hit DJ Moore over 55.5 receiving yards. That's receiving. Where's the receptions? DJ Moore receptions over 4.5. And then we're going to go to touchdown scorers and DJ Moore, anytime touchdown scorer, plus 600. Do we want to add in just to make it a little bit juicier? Because right now, $5 is only going to pay you $35. And when you make these same game parlays, it's like a mini lotto ticket. You know what I mean? So you want to make it worth the effort. And let's see. That's always how I look at it. I'm putting these together to try and like win a stack. You know what I mean? I guess for DJ Moore, in order to get a touchdown. Oh, give me that. Give me that. I mean, it's only a plus 250, but they're only giving Bajan a over half, basically, to throw a touchdown. Yeah, sure. Give me that. Minus 245. I'll take that. And then I'll take the passing yards, too, for Bajan. That's plus 800. It's a little bit better. Maybe I'll take minus 175. What was the under again? Minus 108. I might do that. Moneyline Bears. Let's see. What's the first half? Do we dare take the first half minus 1.5 Bears? Yeah, let's do it. Let's take the passing yards out. Minus 1.5 first half for the Bears. That's plus 950. And then total under 19.5. That's really low. That is really low. Like if it's 17-3 at the half, you lose. So yeah, I'm not. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I'm not looking at doing that right now. I'm not looking at doing that. I'm coming back to that game prop to under 38. This is already 6 picks. It's 52.50 for 5. 10 is going to double it to 105 even. I think I'm comfortable, except the odds change. Okay. Oh, it's gone up to minus 2.5. Oh, okay. So they got to be up by a field goal at halftime, which, I mean, I can kind of see that. I think I'm just going to stick with this. I mean, spending $5 to win $52 on a same game parlay, not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Boom. All right, there. You saw me do a same game parlay, and watch. I swear to God, watch. After me hitting like 3 on Sunday and Monday, these are going to be like way off. The time I do a video, right? All right, so that's all for that. And those are the picks for tonight. So I hope everyone has the best of luck tonight. If you choose to tail these bets, I pray to the Lord on high that at least some of them hit. All the ones you take, I hope they hit. And we'll be back not bright and early. I mean, I have off tomorrow, but we'll be back tomorrow morning with a recap and some bets that we're going to place for the weekend. And until then, I will see you all later. Take care.